Baby, Leah told LuAnn, I'd be damned if I let you turn this little Xmas song into a don't be tardy for the party situation where I'm chasing you down for years to come for my contribution to your song. I got my notes. I hope y'all got yours. Let's get on into it. Alright, y'all, so launching right in. Ramona tells LuAnn she doesn't want to repeat her brother's history with Sonja. This is the last thing I'm going to say on this topic because I covered it a lot in the last video, but I really feel that it's rare in life that we get second chances. And I think I actually implore Ramona to use this second chance, in a sense, with Sonja in order to do what she couldn't do with her actual brother, right? And so that situation, it's gone. You know, unfortunately, he passed away. She's not able to remedy that situation. But if she could take that same energy, that same willingness, that same, fervor to want to help him and apply it to Sonja, I think it would go a long way, not only in helping Sonja, but also in filling maybe a small piece of that void that she feels in her heart for not being able to help her actual brother. So I thought it was a really touching moment between LuAnn and Ramona where she was talking about it. And I hope that she takes that energy that she feels regarding the situation and actually helps Sonja. And I also hope that Sonja is receptive to it. Moving forward, Eboni meets with her possible sister Ashley and discuss their possible dad Kenneth. Listen, I know I gave Eboni a whole bunch of drama, I guess, multiple episodes ago regarding these long lost relatives that pop up when you're suddenly doing well in life and you don't want to be a part of it. But, if you let Eboni tell it, this girl has been around, for years, and there's been stories about her possibly being related to her. So listen, Eboni's in a state where she's losing family members, and I guess the family members that she has known are dwindling, like the number of them are dwindling. So I don't think it's wrong for her to try to reach out to these possible new family members and see if there's any truth to the stories that have been perpetuated in her family for all of these years. But, I do go back to a prior statement, child, when I said, do not give her a dime. She does not get any money. She does not get a house. She does not get a Prius. She does not get anything, okay, until she, number one, proves that she is your sister or half sister, however it works. And also, goes through the gauntlet of your never-ending history lessons. That's number two. And also just proves her worth as someone that you want to be in your life, right? Because although I thought she was very pleasant from that little exchange on the phone, but you really can't get a sense of someone in a 5-minute exchange on TV. So all I have to say is normally with people, when you're meeting them, when you first meet someone, you're meeting their representative. And I always feel that it takes about 3 months for that representative to die away and then for the actual person to show up. So all I say is be cautious with this new person in your life and don't let your feelings for wanting to, connect with family cloud your judgment in terms of if this person is actually a person that you want in your life. Now, moving forward, they discuss their possible dad, Kenneth, and I guess their different experiences of him. And I just thought it was interesting how, parents can definitely leave scars. It seems like this possible dad wasn't really a parent or wasn't really prominent in either of their lives. I thought it was really effed up, that whole story that Eboni told in regards to him helping her with moving and saying he was coming back and never coming back. Listen, there is a saying from, I think it's from one of Tyler Perry's plays, or it might just be from, Medea herself through Tyler Perry. But it's basically, if someone wants to leave your life, let them go, right? And I know it's hard. And that was sort of said in the vein of a relationship, in terms of don't hold on to somebody that doesn't want to stay. But honestly, it's universally applicable if you think about it. If someone does not want to stay and they don't think that you're worthy enough for them to stay, then sometimes you just got to let them go. So I think Eboni did what she needed to do. And she said she didn't hear from him after that date anyway. And it seems like, her possible sister Ashley didn't really have that close of a relationship with him either. So listen, if someone wants to go, let them. And sometimes what you realize is that even though there's a piece of you that longed for that relationship, it may have been a blessing in disguise. And this person could have led to, something bad in your life, a possible downfall. You don't know. But, I know it's hard to talk about it because I don't really understand the perspective. I can empathize with it, but I come from a two-parent household. My mom and dad have always been there for me. And I consider myself, lucky in that sense. So my heart goes out to people who don't have both parents in the household. It has to be hard to navigate life, and sometimes you don't really see the scars that the absence of one or both parents leaves until you're an adult, and it sort of affects how you approach relationships, how you approach friendships, and how you approach people in general. So shout outs to Eboni and her possible sister just regarding that whole situation, and I hope it goes well. Honestly, even though I'm a cynic, I really do hope that ends up being her sister, because if she brings something valuable to your life, I think that this was an endeavor worth taking. Okay, so moving forward from that to LuAnn's Christmas song. I thought it was nice that LuAnn was doing this little, campy Christmas song and inviting the girls to participate, right? So listen, nobody in the damn group is a trained singer. Hell, quiet as it's kept, LuAnn can't even hold a tune all that well, which is why she uses the damn auto tune. But that's besides the point, and we are going up for the damn Christmas song. Now, everybody comes in and does their verse, and Leah Tootsie Rolls on in, and she is like, she brings up the rights to the Christmas song. Now, I'm going to cover this more later on in terms of the Ramona party where they talk about it in depth. But essentially, was she wrong for bringing up the rights? And I have a very simple answer for this. Absolutely not. She was exactly within her rights to bring up the rights of the damn Christmas song. In the name of Candy Burris, Kim Zolciak, and that damn Tardy for the Party song, you have to get the contracts for things down first before you utter one word on the track. Now, I'm going to talk about it later, but I really don't feel that that Leah was wrong. And it was kind of odd to me how LuAnn was getting a little bit defensive, because she was saying that Leah was getting defensive. I actually thought it was the other way around. Leah seemed like she authentically wanted to understand the process, wanted to know, her rights in the situation, any potential consequences of her participating in this. And let me say this. Although I feel that her asking the question was right, I feel that the forum was wrong, right? So on the day where you're recording the song is probably not the best time to talk about the business end of the situation, especially when you have LuAnn there, you have the engineer, you have the writer, composer man right there, and they're ready to record this thing, and you're over here talking about business. Honestly, the conversation should have happened weeks before, or at least a week before, where you went aside and answered all the questions that you had surrounding that. So quiet as it's kept, this whole situation might be indicative of LuAnn doing business ass backwards, but like I said, we're gonna cover it later because I got more to say. So LuAnn plans a joint birthday party for Ramona and Sonja with clothed and unclothed men. I go up for LuAnn in this sense, because I think that Ramona's birthday parties in conjunction with Sonja having a birthday around the same time has always been a point of contention in this group. And although Ramona is always saying that she's a giver and she wants to, embrace people and uplift them and stuff, child, when it comes to her damn birthday, it is the Ramona show, and that's how it's always been. So I think that taking somebody that's outside of that whole Ramona-Sonja situation in terms of LuAnn and having her throw the damn party was great. And it also speaks to where Ramona and LuAnn's relationship is right now, because back in the day, the thought of LuAnn planning anything of good value for Ramona wouldn't have been a good conversation. So moving forward, Eboni's umpteenth Black event, Black Shabbat or Shabbat. Y'all drop down in the comments, let me know if it's Shabbat or Shabbat or however you say it. All I know is that it's some combination of being Black and Jewish. I was honestly hoping, y'all, and this may be an unpopular opinion, but I felt that we had had enough of Eboni's never-ending history lessons. I thought we were done. I thought we would actually have maybe a series of episodes where it wasn't necessarily about race and the downfall of the racial conversations and the politics stuff and all the heavy stuff. Like, let's just get to some very light conversation between the ladies. And I mean, if you think about it, you do have to give Eboni credit for constantly trying to bring up this narrative and constantly trying to help the ladies, but I think enough is enough at this point, in my opinion. I'm tired of seeing it. I don't know if y'all are tired of seeing it too, so drop down in the comments and let me know, y'all, if y'all are tired of these never-ending history lessons, or if Eboni is just like on the right track to keep making every damn event that she does some sort of testament to Black people, Black culture, and the plight of Black people in America, okay? Drop down in the comments and let me know. Now, to Eboni's credit, she did try to take some of the ladies aside and talk about it clandestinely, okay? The problem is that it's very hard to be secretive and clandestine when you're filming a damn show and you're at this event with all of these damn other ladies, right? So she tries to pull some of the ladies aside to invite them to the damn party. All the other ones started just popping up, and then it created like this weird side argument. I didn't really understand people's fervor to try to go to this damn party, right? When Bershawn was like, why can't I be invited? And then Eboni was like, well, I've already curated the Black people that's coming, and child, you ain't one of them. Okay, I mean, she said it nicer than that, but that was literally the essence of what she said. So y'all know what I'm talking about. To me, take the free pass and get out of it, Bershawn. I don't want to go to the damn party, and I'm not even invited. So, if you could avoid another lecture, I think that would probably be a good thing for you to do. Now, this may be another unpopular opinion, but I'm actually going up for Ramona in terms of how she was talking to Eboni regarding this event. Like, why does everything always have to be Black this, Black that? To me, it already just puts you in a, I don't know, in a feeling of a combative nature, and that you're going to have to defend something, and that this is going to be another attack on white people or white culture or something like that, or some sort of Black-white argument. So I don't know. I understood what Ramona was talking about regarding it. Like, why couldn't she just say it's Shabbat, or, something that to come learn about it or whatever? I totally understood what she meant. Granted, she might not be the best person to make that statement, considering, her history with Eboni on the show. But listen, I go up for a good statement when it's a good statement, and I don't know if I have it in me for another one of Eboni's never-ending history lessons, even though this might be of the plight of the Black Jewish person. I don't know. We'll see. Now, moving back to what I really want to talk about this damn episode. LuAnn versus Leah and the Xmas song. So going back to Leah's actual concerns, her concerns were, how is the money donated for charity and how long? And like I said earlier, I really feel that her questions were valid, but the forums that she keeps asking them in are incorrect. All of these things should have been dealt with prior to the actual song being recorded and prior to this damn event, right? So if you think about it, and I'm gonna share something with y'all. So I sing on the side, right? And so I'm familiar with, the recording industry in a sense, not like anything. So I'm not like an artist or whatever. I like to sing, and I might, do a little from time to time, but like I ain't no damn, recording artist or whatever. But from what I do know in terms of doing a demo project, from doing a song project essentially, is that the first part of the process is the writing process, where you get everything on paper. The second part is getting the stuff copywritten. And the third part is making sure that all the legalese and stuff is done, right? And so before you even record anything, all that stuff should be handled. So like I said earlier, in terms of LuAnn doing business ass backwards, it probably is. And it sort of went under the guise of that this is for charity. So it sort of put the ladies on a course of ease in terms of, oh, this is not that serious. Oh, it's really not for profit. Oh, she's donating all the proceeds to charity. But Leah brought up a very good point. Are you donating all the proceeds to charity for, the life of the damn song for forever? Or, is it a case where after 20 years, the proceeds revert back to you, or after 10 years? I don't care whether or not the song makes $5 or whether it makes 5 million. I think that it's prudent, whenever you're doing business, number one, and whenever you're doing business with friends, number two, that you get things in writing and you get things settled before any questions have to come up in terms of your character or what you would do. Now listen, I understand LuAnn's perspective in terms of, you know, I'm just doing this for charity. I wanted to invite you guys. You don't have to be invited, or you don't have to be included if you don't want to be included. But I really felt that she was very defensive, almost to the sense of, you should be lucky that I'm, you know, allowing you to have this opportunity. How dare you come in here with this energy and XYZ. And because she didn't receive Leah's questions in the spirit in which they were given, that's what led to the argument and the conflict between the two of them. Now, don't get me wrong. Leah did not do herself any favors bringing up this stuff on the day of recording and also at the damn Ramona Sonja party. But honestly, her questions were valid. And hell, even Eboni said that if this wasn't for charity, then we would have had all the paperwork figured out before one note was uttered. And I'm with her as well. So, like I said, good questions, bad forum, which led to bad energy. And I hope they get it all figured out, because, you know, it sort of harkens back to when I thought about the situation. I thought about, like, you know, that's what friends are for, that old Dionne Warwick song that she did for like AIDS research and AMFAR and that kind of stuff. And she donated the proceeds for that song to charity, and I believe it's in perpetuity. So for, you know, her life and I guess all life, the proceeds for that song will always go to the charity that she specified. So if it's something that's specified like that in the beginning, right, that puts everyone at ease that, you know, she's not making money off of this, that she's not sharing with us. Everything is indeed going to charity. And I think that in order to put people's minds at ease, whether or not the song makes $5 or $5 million, you get the business stuff out of the way before you do the creative stuff. And to me, that's just a rule for the entertainment business in general. So if you liked what I said, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on YouTube, Instagram, Stereo, and Twitter at DatDamnDasher. And until next time, y'all, before you utter a note on the damn track, make sure that the contract is signed, sealed, and delivered down to the courthouse. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.